artificial intelligence, 1,000 times smarter than we are. It will be moving at speeds that are 100,000 times as fast as we think, and it will be digesting information and data 1,000,000 times more than we can. Artificial intelligence is software that writes itself. It writes its own updates. It renews itself. It writes itself at speeds that we can hardly comprehend, and people who write it know you can't take it apart again and figure out what it's done. It writes independently, autonomously. It develops its own way of thinking, and there are dangers associated with that. In the stock markets, whether Frankfurt or Tokyo or New York or London, the big moving is being done by high-frequency computers. They move so fast they make, in milliseconds, billion-dollar business. Computers have far succeeded what we can do. On glass cable, they saved so much time. Computers have taken over this very, very important part of our society, the heart of our financial community. And no one understands exactly how these algorithms function. They used to understand them, but they've been improved by artificial intelligence. Pricing is all done by machines that are collecting global information, making decisions within split seconds what the price of that airplane seat or that hotel room is going to be. And where it's most critical of all is medicine. Computers are better than we are as human beings in several areas already today. That a computer can recognize a tumor, a CT, faster and better and more precisely than a human being can. It's picture analysis, and it's done very well by computers. The robots are getting better and better. They're looking cute. They have these big baby eyes, a sweet way of looking at you. They can examine your facial expression and adjust theirs. But don't be fooled by robots. Even when they get warm skin and even when they get perfume and they start smelling like us and getting really interesting, they are still machines. They have no warm blood in them. There's no sex in them. They have no mortality. They're cold code lines, and they shouldn't be misunderstood. What the power of artificial intelligence is surveillance cameras. Everybody knows, that we're being watched by cameras everywhere, and most people think surveillance is a camera there and it's me down here and it's watching me. One person, one camera. Well, that's because we're stupid. That's the way we comprehend the surveillance, one camera, one person. 1,000,000 terabytes. Behind that is a brain or a cognitive intelligence, and that brain is in a position to analyze everybody down there at the same time, in real time. They see where everyone is going. We can understand it when we reduce it to a single person, but we cannot understand it when you're talking about 100,000 people in the city, plus the vehicles, which are all recognized. Due to such systems, they have also redone facial recognition. You probably think facial recognition is from the front, but they've redone to do it from the top, because that's where the drones are. And they look at your ears, they look at the way you walk, they look at your head. That's modern facial recognition. It's taking all the details, all the amusing objects, and they record it so they can tell where that person was 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, what stores he visited, what his whole behavioral patterns are. That's all part of the analysis, because survival is an issue for artificial intelligence. It needs to exist to be able to do the things it wants to do according to its program. So it lays like insect eggs, backups and computer programs all over the world. Thousands and thousands of them, so that if we do destroy part of it, it's still alive. My job is the wake-up call to make you aware of the problem. Your job is to figure out how we're going to stop this before it kills us.